Ever wondered about the misconceptions surrounding gay sex? Well, you've come to the right place. In a world filled with misinformation, it's essential to discern fact from fiction. Gay sex, like any other form of sexual expression, is often shrouded in myths and misunderstandings that can lead to unnecessary confusion and even fear. Today, we're here to shed light on this subject, providing accurate and sensitive information that breaks through the haze of misconceptions. Our aim is to foster understanding, acceptance, and open discussions about a topic that is unfortunately often taboo. We'll delve into various aspects, debunking myths and replacing them with facts. From the basics of what gay sex is, to addressing common concerns about pain and discomfort, the role of condoms, dominance and submission roles, and the power of knowledge. Embark on this journey to gain a better understanding of gay sex, free from myths and misconceptions. Firstly, we need to define what we mean when we talk about gay sex. It's a term that's often misunderstood or narrowly defined. So, let's get into a broader understanding of it. Gay sex refers to sexual activity between two individuals of the same gender. Now, it's important to note that this does not exclusively mean anal sex, which is a common misconception. Just like heterosexual couples, gay couples engage in a variety of sexual activities. This can include oral sex, mutual masturbation, and other forms of sexual activity that bring pleasure to both parties involved. The variety of gay sex is as diverse and individual as the people participating in it. It's not limited to any one act or method. Everyone has different preferences, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's all about finding what you and your partner enjoy, and that's something that can only be discovered through open and honest communication. Another crucial point to remember is that just like any other type of sexual activity, gay sex should always be consensual. This means that both parties involved should agree to the sexual activity and feel comfortable with it. Consent is not a one-time thing either. It's an ongoing conversation and can change at any time. Respect is also an essential element of any sexual relationship. This means respecting your partner's boundaries, their comfort levels, and their wishes. It's about understanding that no one is obligated to do anything they're not comfortable with. Finally, let's talk about pleasure. Sex, regardless of who it's between, is meant to be pleasurable. It's about exploring and finding what brings you and your partner joy. It's an intimate way to connect with another person, to express affection and to experience pleasure together. So, when we talk about gay sex, it's not a one-size-fits-all definition. It's as diverse and unique as the individuals participating in it. And remember, gay sex, like any other type of sex, is about mutual consent, respect, and pleasure. One common misconception is that gay sex, specifically anal sex, is always painful. This notion, however, is far from the truth. Like any other sexual activity, discomfort can occur, especially for beginners. But here's the kicker. With proper preparation and communication, anal sex can be pleasurable for both partners. Now, let's break it down. Preparation is key. This could involve relaxation techniques, foreplay, or the use of sex toys to help ease into the experience. Communication is also crucial. Discussing your comfort levels and preferences with your partner can significantly reduce the chance of discomfort. So, what if pain does occur? Well, it's important to remember that pain is not a given. It's a sign that something needs to change. This could be the pace, the angle, or the need for more lubrication. Always listen to your body and don't be afraid to adjust as needed. It's all about finding what feels good for you and your partner. Another myth is that condoms aren't necessary during gay sex. This couldn't be further from the truth, friends. Condoms play a crucial role in all types of sexual activities, not just heterosexual intercourse. They are our frontline defense against sexually transmitted infections, or STIs, and HIV. Just as a warrior wouldn't go into battle without armor, you shouldn't venture into the realm of sexual exploration without your protective gear. Condoms act as a barrier, preventing direct contact, and thereby reducing the risk of transmission of STIs. In the context of gay sex, this is particularly important. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, men who have sex with men are at a higher risk of contracting HIV. Thus, consistent and correct condom use is a vital part of ensuring your sexual health and that of your partner. So let's debunk this myth once and for all. Whether it's gay sex, straight sex, or anything in between, condoms are not just an option, they're a necessity. Remember, safety first, condoms are a must. A prevalent myth is that in a gay relationship, one partner must play the male role and the other must play the female role. This is a deeply ingrained notion that has more to do with heteronormative assumptions than reality. It's often presumed that someone needs to be the dominant partner, the man, and someone needs to be the submissive partner, the woman. But let's delve into this. These assumptions stem from a heteronormative perspective, where relationships are often viewed through a binary lens. This perspective is skewed by the traditional roles seen in heterosexual relationships, where the man is typically considered dominant and the woman is seen as submissive. However, this is a misconception when it comes to gay relationships. In reality, roles within gay relationships can be as fluid as water. They are not rigidly defined by one's physical appearance or personality traits. It's not about who's butch or femme, big spoon or little spoon, nor is it about who's more assertive or who has a softer demeanor. Roles in gay relationships are defined by the individuals within the relationship themselves. They are shaped by personal preferences, mutual agreement, and the dynamics unique to the relationship. The idea is not to mimic heterosexual structures, but to create an environment where both partners feel comfortable, respected, and loved. To assume that all gay relationships fit into these preconceived molds of dominance and submission is to ignore the diverse spectrum of human relationships. It's about dismissing the myriad ways in which love and affection can be expressed. So it's essential to break away from these stereotypes and understand that roles in a relationship are not about fitting into societal norms, but about what works best for the individuals involved. It's about understanding and respecting one's partner's preferences and finding a balance that suits both. In gay relationships, as in any relationship, roles are not defined by stereotypes, but by individual preferences and mutual agreement. It's about love, respect, and understanding, not about who's supposed to play what role. In conclusion, it's crucial to dispel myths and misconceptions about gay sex. We've taken a journey through some key aspects of this topic. We've defined what gay sex is, breaking it down to its core, showing that it is as diverse as human sexuality itself. We've confronted the myths about pain and discomfort, emphasizing the importance of communication and consent to ensure a pleasurable experience for all involved. We've underscored the necessity of condoms not only as a means of contraception, but as a vital tool in the fight against sexually transmitted infections. We've also explored the fluidity of dominance and submission roles in gay relationships, highlighting that these roles are not set in stone, but can change based on personal preferences and comfort levels. By educating ourselves and others, we can foster a more understanding and accepting society for everyone, regardless of who they choose to love.